Hello everyone, my name is Camille Serrana. I'm here with Melody and Jara. They will be my students for today. This class is my second exam for my Ulu Yoga teacher yoga training. So this is for my teachers, but anybody else who is watching, I hope you enjoy it and you have fun today. So the class will be focused on strengthening, opening, and developing controls so that we can go into our Urdhva Dhanurasana or wheel pose. This class is a vinyasa flow that is going to have pranayama, heart openers, core activation, spinal extensions, basically just preparing our bodies for the backbends. Please make sure you avoid this practice if you just had a recent injury on your back, your spine, your neck, or your wrist, or if for any reason backbends at the moment are not recommended for you. For example, right now I'm pregnant, so if you're pregnant, you're not gonna be able to do this, especially past the first trimester. Once we have the belly, it's very hard. It's just not recommended for us to do it, so we'll just not do it for right now. When practicing, remember to stay engaged, to listen to the cues given. So if your spine is engaged, we will protect our lower back, which we want to do at all costs. And also, whenever you feel like you need to breathe, just take a break. Whenever you need a child's pose, go ahead and take one. It's very important that in this class, we don't go into our ego or wanting to do extra. Just respect the limits of your body wherever it is that you're today. Do the best you can today. Backbending is also about opening your heart. So listen to yourself. Open where it's safe and your limit feels comfortable. And for props today, we're going to be using a belt, 2 blocks, and maybe a bolster for our Shavasana. So let's begin. So to begin, let's just bring awareness to the present moment. We just want to make sure we have our spine elongated, our head is relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, chest is open, close the eyes. For a second, I want you to bring your attention inwards. How does the mat feel below your body? How does your clothes feel on top of your body? How's the temperature of the room feeling like? Listen to your heartbeats, trying to find the rhythm. Be aware of how you're breathing, setting your attention into how long is your inhale versus how long is your exhale. And with all this awareness, we bring ourselves to the present moment. We let go of everything that happened before the class. We let go of everything that's going to happen afterwards. Nothing else is existing at this moment. We just have the present moment, and we're here to enjoy it and live it fully. Bringing our hands to prayer in the heart center, we will now find our intention for our practice. And the intention could be anything. Maybe your ankles hurt and you want to feel better, or your feet hurt. Or maybe it's emotional, a situation that you're going through. Whatever your intention is for today, I want you to visualize it. And I want you to visualize the best outcome that you can possibly have from this specific situation. Observing it in your mind, visualizing your possibilities. Give to yourself a smile, releasing the cheeks, bringing a smile to fruition. And from this space of awareness, of happiness, we're gonna chant an to open our class. If you want to sing with me, inhale deeply. opening our eyes, releasing the hands. I hope you enjoy this practice. So now we're going to go into our pranayama practice. Today we're going to do Bhramari pranayama and Ujjayi pranayama. Bhramari pranayama is also known as the bee's breath. It's practiced to create a resonance that will give you mental clarity, calmness, just ease of mind. So there's two different hand positions where there's a whole lot of positions that you can choose for your hands, but the two most commonly known, the one that I was taught by my teachers, is bringing your thumbs to your ears to close your ears, and then the rest of the hand opens up and you bring your pinky finger under your lip, then the other one on top of the lip, then the other one to the bridge of the nose, and then with the index finger we just close the eyelids and press the eyelids in. The problem with this one, and you can see it maybe in the video, is that I have an injury on my right arm, right? So this one is all the way up here and this one cannot go up. So this is not accessible to me. It's not comfortable for me. So I do not enjoy keeping the hand on that position for the practice. So if it's accessible to you to do the full variation, go ahead. If you want to do it, go ahead. If you cannot, for any reason, there is a more accessible hand variation, and it would be just keeping all four fingers together. The thumbs go to the ears to close the ears, and then all fingers go on top of the eyelid. And then you just pressure slightly to feel the vibration. So on Bhramari breath, we inhale through the nose. When we exhale, our lips are close together, but we hum. So there's a vibration happening that's going to give us the benefits of this specific pranayama. So I'm going to do one just as an example. I'm going to use, of course, this hand variation, which is more accessible to me. So I'll just show you one, okay? I'm going to close my ears and my eyes. So that's one round, and as you can see, I exhaled until I had no more air, and then I inhale again through the nose and go ahead and exhale again with the hum until the end of the exhale. So when you do this and your jaw is relaxed, you will feel the vibration on your teeth. They're gonna start like coming together, and that's normal. Nothing wrong is happening. That means that you're relaxed enough to feel that vibration. So there's nothing wrong with it. We're gonna go ahead and do 3 rounds of 12. When you're done, because of course we're over here, we cannot look at each other. So when you finish your 12 breaths, just lay the hands down on the knees, and then we open the eyes and the 3 of us will come back, okay? And also you at home watching. So if you wanna practice with us, you're welcome, but we're just gonna do 12 of them, so count them in your mind, and then release. And we're gonna do then 3 rounds. This is the first one, okay? So whichever hand placement, remember the other option would be below the lip, on top of the lip, bridge of the nose, and eyelid, okay? You can do that one or all fingers together. Let's choose whichever we want. Go to the ears, go to the eyes, and let's begin. And coming back to neutral, let's take one deep breath here. Round two, we bring thumbs to ears, close our eyes, and we begin 12 deep breaths. Inhale. Let's take one deep breath here. Third and last round, thumbs to ears, our fingers to our face, our eyes, and we begin for 12. Slowly we take one deep breath and release and open the eyes. Coming back to this moment. So how did that make you feel? Relaxed? I almost fell asleep just humming, so yeah. Our second pranayama is going to be Ujjayi pranayama. This one is centered on our breath just to keep us very present during our practice. So as much as you can during your practice, trying to maintain an active Ujjayi pranayama. If it's not possible, that's fine, we're just human, but as much as we can, okay? So Ujjayi pranayama is done breathing in and out through the nose, taking the air to the belly, creating ocean's breath sound. So that means that you are going to try and do a sound that is sort of the waves of the ocean crashing, right? The way this sound is made is the air comes up to the back of the throat and it comes back on that same area. The area of resonance is the back of the head as well, okay? So it goes up to the back of the head to resonate and then down. And then it comes up all the way through the top of the head and then it comes out through the nose. That's where the air is literally moving. So you don't have to be so technical, but if you feel it, if you take attention to where it goes to, that's where you're gonna feel it. And if this is too technical for you and you're just getting started on your Ujjayi pranayama, what you can do is try to remember some time that you pretended to be falling asleep and you did this deep breathing sound. That's the one that we're looking for on this one, okay? So just to practice the sound in itself, the sound would be right? So it's like a very deep sound. Anybody would think that you're actually sleeping. But we want to pay attention to how we move that breath in and out. And while we are moving the air, we're also moving the belly. So when you breathe in and you have air coming inwards, the belly is going to grow because it's going to be filled with air, right? So we put the belly all the way forward. And then when we exhale the air with the sound, we are releasing all the air. So the belly comes back in all the way to the back. So that's the motion that you want to make sure that you do with your belly. So let's just try. We're going to be here for 10 deep breaths of Ujjayi pranayama, okay? Let's take a deep breath before we begin. And let's begin our ocean's breath practice for 12. And slowly, whenever you're ready, open the eyes, coming back to this room, this present moment. And we will start our physical practice, our asana practice. Inhale, bring both hands up. Bringing your right hand behind you, the left hand on top of the knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, twist all the way back. You want to look over the shoulder all the way back and breathe here. 1. Breathe here for 2. And this third one, inhale, twist all the way. And exhale, slowly come back to center. Beautiful. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, your left hand goes to the back, right hand on the knee. Twist all the way back, looking over the shoulders. Stay here for 1. 2. Third and last one here. Extend and exhale, release, come back to center. Beautiful. From here, we're going to start moving the head just back and forth wherever it feels comfortable. If you find areas with tension, just give them some love. Stay there, go back and forth. Make sure you're really just releasing the neck. It doesn't matter which side you're going. Do this slowly and mindfully. You can close your eyes and really be present on how your neck is feeling. And slowly coming back to center. We're going to move our shoulders forward for 10, 9, and really think about the muscles and releasing tension in the muscles. So if you probably have been working out or strengthening them, you're going to feel more pain. You can even go slower. Just feel the movement there. 2 more. And come back to center. Beautiful. Now we're going to move them back, but this time we're going to do waves with our spine. So what you want to think about is going forward, opening the chest and coming backward. You want to include maybe your head on this process, okay? We're doing 10, so this is number 9. And just keep going. Keep doing the waves for 8. There you go. 7. 6. The whole spine is moving. From the top of your head to the coccyx, everything is in movement and waking up. 3. 2 more. Make sure to bring the shoulders all the way back. 1, all the way back. And release. Beautiful. Inhale, hands come all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Release the head all the way down. Stay there for 5. 4, deep breaths here. 3, 2, 1 more. Staying where you are, the tip of your fingers, walk them to the right side, all the way to the right, stretching the left side of your body. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Walk the tip of your fingers to the center, and now continue to walk them towards the left side, opening the right side of your body. Beautiful. Stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Bringing your hands back to the center. You can walk forward to extend as much as you can. So to the top, all the way down. And now pressing through the palms, walk the hands back to center. Beautiful. Alrighty. From here, inhale, hands come up. Exhale, my right hand goes to the right side of my body. And the left hand opens so I can have the left rib cage look up. Stay here, 5 deep breaths. Inhale, coming all the way up to the other side. The left hand goes down, the right arm crosses over and opens. Your right side of the body is opening. Look up. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more here. And exhale, come up. Bring both hands behind your back, interlacing your fingers, straighten the arms. Release the chest and the head back. Stay here. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release, hands to the knees, straighten the back, come back to center. Now from here, we're gonna open the legs and extend into a V shape with our legs. Place the hands in front of your body. Inhale, open the chest up, and maintaining the length of your spine, walk the tip of the fingers forward as low as you can go. You can open the legs more if you feel more comfortable. Yeah, there you go. Your chest wants to melt down into the ground. This is Upavishta Konasana. Stay here for 8 deep breaths. If you have the full version of the posture, which is peace fingers to big toes, you can go ahead and grab them and bring the shin to the floor. If that's not accessible today, that's fine. We don't need to do it. 6 more. I'm just going to show it real quick, just in case you have the space to come down. Peace fingers to big toes, and the shin is the one that comes down to the floor. 4 more. Again, you don't have to. Stay wherever you feel good. Last 2. One more here. Inhale, slowly coming up. Walk with your hands up. Beautiful. Inhale, bringing feet towards you, hands in front, all fours posture. Beautiful. We're gonna do cats and cows, 8 of each, just to give some movement to our back, okay, to our spine. So, don't worry. Inhale, open up your heart, look up. And exhale, round in the back, look inward. Inhale, open up all the way, cow pose. Exhale, completely inward, cat pose. 6 more, inhale up. And exhale, down, enter. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round the back. Last 2. Inhale, open. Inhale, 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 inhale. And exhale, round, exhale, exhale, exhale. You want to do the movement with your breath. Last 1. Inhaling, inhaling, inhaling. And exhaling, 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 exhaling. Beautiful. Come back to neutral. Stay here for 2. Beautiful. Now we're going to do thread the needle. So we're going to start with our right hand. Inhale, lift it all the way up to the ceiling. Look up. And exhaling, that right hand is going to go behind the left hand. And your ear and your shoulder are going to want to touch the floor. From there, the right hand, you're going to bring the wrist right under your elbow so that you can push the shoulder a little bit more open. Look up and stay here for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1 more deep breath. Beautiful. Inhale, bring that right hand all the way up to the sky, look up. And exhale, bring it down to center, all fours, neutral posture. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. Inhaling, left arm comes all the way up, look up. Exhale, left hand behind the right one. Your shoulder and your ear comes down. Pressing through the right arm, open the shoulder and stay for 8. 7. Be aware of your breath. So if you want to come back to your Ujjayi Pranayama, you can definitely do that. It's just a thing of awareness and staying conscious of your breath and movement at the same time. Last 4. 3. 1, open that heart. Beautiful. Inhale, the left arm comes all the way up, look up. And exhale, bring it down, neutral position, all fours. Look forward, walk the hands forward, and bring the body laying all the way down, belly down. We're gonna work towards our bow pose first, but we're gonna do half bows. So what we're gonna do is bending the right knee, the right foot is gonna come towards the body. Pushing with my left hand, I will bring my right arm back and grab my feet. Okay, so grabbing my feet, inhale, bring the chest up, and exhale, extend the leg up for 3. There you go. And up on 5. So 5, 4, keep the chest open, keep your smile. 3, long deep breaths if possible. Last one all the way up. And release, beautiful. Release the posture, we're gonna do the other side. Alrighty, bending the left knee, pressing through the right hand. We bring the left hand to grab our foot. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, bring it all the way up. Stay here for 5, 4, 3. Keep thinking about your heart opening up. Yeah, there you go. 2. Last one here. All the way up. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Take a second down there. Fully release. Release your hands. Alrighty. We're getting ready now to do our full bow pose. So on this one, you're gonna bend the knees. The feet are gonna come towards your back. Now both hands are reaching back, grabbing your feet. Inhale, lift the shoulders, open your chest. Your heart is pointing forwards. Exhale, bring the feet all the way up as high as you can for 8. Smile through it. 7, 6, keep bringing the heart up. There you go. 5, so your feet are helping you stay here. 4, 3, same with this. 2, come all the way up in this one. Inhale up and exhale. Release all the way down. Stay on the mat for 3, 2, 1, and slowly change into Balasana, child's pose. And take 5 deep breaths. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward. We're gonna go into a plank position, so walk the hands forward and bring your body up into plank pose. You wanna make sure in plank pose, your wrists are right under your shoulders are protracted away from each other and active, and your body is aligned, so you want to see that the spine is lengthened. From here, breathe 8, 7. So we're doing slow, deep breaths in plank just to make sure that our body is strengthening for the poses that we need moving forward. Last 4. Last 2. Don't lose your posture. You're almost there. One more breath here. Bend the knees down, place them on the mat. Stand on your knees. Stand on your knees. Beautiful. So bringing the hands to your back, interlace the fingers. You can stand on your knees as you were. Stand up. Interlacing the fingers on your back. Extend, open the chest for 3. Release the tension of the plank. 2. One more. And release. Beautiful. We're going to go into Ustrasana, camel's pose. So, Ustrasana, we're standing on our knees. We bring the hands to our waist. From here, we inhale, we bring the hips forward. And when we exhale, we open our heart and we release the head back. We can stay there. If we are going to grab our heels, just make sure you bring the hips back forward. Keep on for 7 more. It's 8 deep breaths here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Slowly coming up, release to all fours, bringing your hands down. Stay on all fours for 3, 2, one more. Good. From here, we are just going to take plank pose, so extending the legs. We come up to a plank. And we go down, looking forward, open the chest, bending the elbows inward, Chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart up and forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the ceiling, downward facing dog. From here, the right leg is gonna come all the way up to the ceiling. When you have it up there, bend the knee, and the knee is pointing towards the ceiling, so your hips are open. Slowly, putting the weight of your body on your left arm, that foot is gonna come and try and find the floor, and the right hand is gonna come up, opening the chest to the ceiling. Beautiful. Release and open the chest, release the head back. It's a beautiful heart opener. Kamatkarasana, wild thing posture for 8. 7. 6. So what's important here, you're still being strong from your legs and glutes. 5. But you let your heart open and release. 3. Just make your shoulders strong. You're almost there. 2. Just one more. I know. Bring the hand in first, then the leg. And bringing your right leg all the way beneath your face. Inhale, open the chest, look forward. Pray your hands to heart. And see if you can balance that left leg all the way back. You can either stay here, warrior 3, or extend the arms forward. Virabhadrasana, stay here for 8. Beautiful. 7. 6 deep breaths. 5. 4. 3. 2. One more. And release everything down, step back, chaturanga. This time it's double chaturanga. So exhale, go down, inhale, come up, and exhale down. Beautiful. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. That was beautiful. Let's do the other side. So the left leg comes all the way up, pointing towards the ceiling. Bend the leg so the knee is pointing towards the sky, the hip is open. Moving our way to our right hand, the feet starts to open, finding the floor. We lift the left arm and completely open the chest to the ceiling. Beautiful. And we stay in Kamatkarasana, wild thing for 8. Glutes engaged, legs engaged. 7. Heart open, shoulders strong. 6. We still do deep breaths. 5. 4. 3. 2. One last one, very deep. And 1. Bring hand first, leg later. That left foot is gonna step behind your face, under your face. And from there, pray your hands to chest, open the chest, look forward. And if you can, you balance that right leg up. If you cannot balance it, it's fine. We can just stay down here, okay? And we breathe for 8. Stay here or extend the arms. 7. Virabhadrasana Se. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. One more breath. Beautiful. Hands down. Step back. Triple chaturanga. Exhale down. Inhale, come up. Exhale down. Inhale, come up one more time. Exhale down. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Look forward with a little jump. Bring your legs forward and sit. From there, balancing on your sit bones, straightening your back. Bring the knees closer to your chest. Extend the arms forward and go into Navasana, bringing your legs straight all the way up. Stay in Navasana for 8. I know, you can bend the knees if it's easier. Just maintain your chest open. Make sure that you're not collapsing your chest and you want to keep it open and relaxed, okay? Last 5. 4, breathe slowly and steady. 3, you got it. Smile through it. 2, almost there. Last one, in. And exhale, the back goes back, release, and place the feet on the floor. Release the hands and just stay here. Beautiful. So you're just gonna take 5 deep breaths here. Inhale 5, 4, just deep, steady breaths, just to neutralize the spine. Because now we're going into our peak pose, which is Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel pose. And this pose, we do it in phases. So the reason why we separate different steps or phases to get into the wheel pose is that usually people think of the wheel and just go directly in, but if you don't have the parts of the body that you need to have engaged correctly, then you cannot sustain it for 8 deep breaths or for whatever breaths you're gonna stay at. So the idea of doing these small steps to get into the posture is so that you can actually sustain the pose when you're in it and not just feel like you're gonna collapse at any moment, okay? I mean, you still kind of feel that way, but when you're active and you have the correct placement, it's just easier, okay? So part number 1, we're gonna work with bridge pose. So bringing the feet closer to your body and the hands placed down next to your hips, we're gonna press through the heels and through the palms of the hands, and inhale, we lift the hips up. You wanna bring them all the way to the height of your knees, okay? So we're here in bridge, just stay for 8, 7, keep pressing through the heels, through the palms. 6, your glutes are engaged, your chest is opening and melting into your face. So think about that expansion, that openness. 5, 4, 3, controlled, steady breaths. 2, one more here. So maintaining this bridge pose, the hips are up and active, the palms and the heels are pressing down. Now you want to bring your hands next to your ears, behind your shoulders. The fingers are pointing down towards the feet, okay? So like this. The next very, very important step is your elbows. They need to be closer to each other so they have this internal rotation, and this internal pressure, you're gonna keep having it all the way through. The moment your elbows open up, you're gonna collapse. It's not sustainable. So you wanna make sure that when you extend, everything is stacked, okay? So elbows are in and we will keep them inwards. So bring the elbows in, rotate them inwards. Yep, there you go. Beautiful. From there, the only thing that we're gonna do now, remember we're going through steps, is keeping the glutes engaged, pressing through the heels and hands, bring the top of the head to the mat. Inhale, come up. And that's it, beautiful. Now from there, what I want you to do is just breathe and look at your elbows. Usually when we do that, the elbows go ahead and open. You wanna, again, internal rotation, and keep that internal rotation. They're going inwards. They want to be parallel to each other, okay? Now, to go all the way up, first, your heels are pressing down. Your glutes are tight and active. Your chest is open, your elbows are in. Rotate them in. Push through the hands and just extend the elbows, and you're all the way up in Urdhva Dhanurasana for 8. Beautiful. Breathe there. 7, you're still pressing through heels and hands. You're still activating your glutes. The chest is still open. Does it feel more stable? Awesome, good. Breathe here for 5. Deep breaths, open that heart. Feel the joy of being able to open that heart. We're actually lucky to have the health, the time to be able to do this today. One more, deep breath in. Now to release, don't go all the way down. First, bring your chin to your chest. Slowly bending the elbows, you want to make the back of your neck straight and place it on the floor. The hips are still up. You're in a similar to the bridge pose we started with. So the first thing you want to bring down is just your neck, okay? So always make it long, bring it down, and then release the hips. Stay there for 5. Beautiful. 4. 3. You feeling good? Okay. 2. And 1. I gave them time to breathe because we're gonna go up again. This time, you can just either do the bridge pose if that's where you're at, that's perfect. If you wanna go and try the full wheel, or we have the steps, right? So you can just stay maybe with your top of the head on the mat, and that's where you're at today. Remember, the only difference from top of the head to fully up is just elbows going inward. That's basically the main difference, that people just don't rotate them inwards and they stay down because of that. But so you can try any of the phases, or now we're gonna try deeper variations, okay? So one of them is Ekapada Urdhva Dhanurasana, which means one leg. So one-legged wheel pose. We're gonna try the right side, the left side, and then we'll play with some forearm wheels. So inhaling, pressing through hands and feet. So first the hands are down to bridge. Yep, there you go. Empieza acá, mama. There you go. Inhale, bring the hips up. Stay with your hips active up. Bring the hands next to your ears. Rotate elbows inward. Bring top of the head, pressing through heels, top of the head. When the top of the head is there, again, press hips up and extend your elbows. Okay, from here, pressing through your left heel. Inhale, bend the right knee to your chest, and exhale, extend it up for 3. Beautiful. 2, just deep breath. I know this is not the easiest one. 1 more. Inhale, bend it to the chest. Exhale, place it down. I know, maybe the second one we can control better. Just hug the knees in, don't worry. If you need, at any point that you need to take a break, you take it. Inhale, pressing through the right heel. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, up, and stay for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bend. Exhale, place it down. Do you need to come down or do you want to play? Okay, so come down, shin to chest. Elongate the neck, neck first, and then hips. Stay there. 5, 4. You can take as many breaks as you need because heart openers and back bends are deep, they're intense. So as many breaks as you need, okay? Yeah, go ahead. So she's gonna go ahead and do the other side to play with the second leg. Jada, you can take a rest on this one if you want to. Okay. Inhale, exhale up, stay 3. One more. So inhale to the chest and exhale down. Beautiful. There you go. How did that feel? Nice. Awesome. Alrighty. So let's do the very last one. So this one it's very intense. Let me just be very honest. So forearm stand wheel is deeply intense. It requires a lot of shoulder mobility and chest opening. So I don't pretend anybody to be looking like perfect. I don't expect perfection at all, ever. But anyway, just don't be hard on yourselves. Try whatever happens and just see where you're at, okay? Let's go. So first we start with bridge, pressing through heels and hands. Inhale, lift the hips up. Then keeping the hips up, we're gonna bring the hands next to our ears, press the elbows together. From there, top of the head. And when you have top of the head, press through heels and hands, extend elbows, and we're up. Alrighty. So I'm teaching you how to do it from the wheel. That's why I took you all the way up. From the wheel, you want to bring again the top of the head down. With the top of the head down, walk the hands toward your feet until your elbows are on the floor and you're in your forearms. Now this part is tricky. So you want to make sure your glutes are very active and your heels are pressing down. Now pressing through the elbows, you want to bring the head up and look all the way back to your feet. And you're in your, I know, it's intense. 5, 4, 3. This is so cool because I've never taught this to her before. 2. So yeah, I'm very proud of my student. Don't try this at home. She's been doing it forever. No, you can definitely try it at home. But if you're not there yet, do not compare yourself with her. She's been practicing a lot for a full year. Okay, so to come out, bring the hands, again, the head down and hands next to your ears. Yep. Inhale, lift up so that your shin can come to your chest. Elongate the neck. And then release the neck first and then the hips. Beautiful. Hug it in. Beautiful work, guys. Hug it completely in. And stay here. Knees to chest. 4, 5, 4. Deep, happy breaths. That was awesome. What a good practice. 3. I'm so proud of you. And of you, of course. Didn't meant it like one-sided.
No vuelvo a ser pesa.
Huh?
No vuelvo a ser pesa antes de venir.
Okay, slowly release the feet down. Release the hands and just stay there. And now bringing the knees to your heart. You're just gonna roll back and forth a couple of times to give your spine a little bit of a massage after what you did. Beautiful. Go ahead a couple of more times. And whenever you're ready, start coming forward. You want to come up to a seated position. Yeah, and extend your legs forward. We're going into a forward fold, Paschimottanasana, but this time with a very rounded back. So inhale, lift the hands up, and exhale, make your spine very, 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 very round. Release the arms, but you want to keep the spine very rounded on this specific one because this one is to counterpose the Urdhva Dhanurasana, right? So you're doing the contrary spinal movement. Stay here. 5, 4. Keep thinking like you're making the letter C with your spine. 3, beautiful. 2, and 1. Inhale, release. And comfortable seated position, we're gonna do a last round of pranayama. We're gonna go back to our Brahmari breath, the beast breath. So as we did at the beginning, the thumbs are gonna go to the ears, hand placement however you prefer it. And we'll just do 10 this time, okay? When you're done with your 10 round, just release the hands and we'll meet here, okay? Let's go. Inhale. Opening the eyes. We're going to now take a laying position. So slowly bring your back all the way down into the mat. Beautiful. For a second here, just hug your knees in. Give yourself a big, well-deserved hug. Slowly, we release both knees to the right side of our body, completely letting go of the legs. The left arm extends to the left. Look towards the left. Let's do a cleansing breath here. Inhale. Close your eyes and stay here for 5 deep breaths. Slowly bring the knees back to center, completely rolling them to the other side. So now they lay on the left side, extending your right arm to the right side, looking towards your right side. Cleansing breath here, inhale. And close your eyes and take 5 deep breaths here. Slowly coming back to center, hugging both knees in. We will melt into happy baby posture, melting the knees to the sides of your chest. The feet look up. We grab our feet wherever it feels comfortable. And we just stay here opening those hips, for 8. And I just want you to really just take this time to release the tension in the hips. You can go side to side, but also to release any tension left in your upper body, chest, heart. So remember, we were doing all this time heart openers, where we're just opening and opening and opening. So now it's time to receive the benefits of that open heart, right? All the light that is coming out of you, all the beautiful things, all of your attributes that make you this wonderful, beautiful human. They're now floating out, expanding out. So let yourself be filled with all the beautiful things that you have inside. And finally releasing, we will melt all the way on the mat, entering Shavasana, our final relaxation posture, letting the hands to the side, the legs slightly opened, and our whole body melting down. You want to feel like your head is heavy and melting into your mat. Your shoulders melt down. Your hips melt all the way down. Your heels melt into the floor, feeling the weight. You can definitely also use a bolster under the knees if that's more comfortable. So let me get them for them. Here you go. This is especially good after back bending because it's going to release the lower back. So melting completely in this posture, today we're going to do a small meditation on this Shavasana. This particular meditation is called the Thought Observation Meditation. So in this one, once you have released your physical control, once you surrender and give in to this moment and you're just bringing all your awareness inside of you, we're going to go visit our mind as if we were actually just a visitor. Think for a moment about the clouds in the sky. A cloud slowly passing by, still passes, and is followed by another cloud that will slowly just pass as well. And they are there, but they always keep on moving. They always keep on passing. Understand that our thoughts are exactly like those clouds. They come into our mind and they pass, and then another one comes again and passes again. This is just the way our mind works. So I want you to imagine for a second that you're outdoors in this beautiful open space, and you're sitting down looking at a big wide lake. The water looks beautiful and still, and you can see at the other side of the lake there's more land. And now on that other side of the lake, that's the side where your thoughts come and go. So now we're an observer, and we're sitting on this side, distant. We are not our thoughts. Our thoughts do not define us. And we can control how we react to any of these thoughts. At the present moment, we decide to remain calm and observant, regardless of the thoughts that come up to your head. Whatever thought pops up, just watch it on the other side of the lake, just passing by. We see it, we acknowledge it, and we release it. We're hoping to come to a state where the space between one thought and the other is very, very long. But we might not be yet there, and that's perfectly fine. We can remain here, being observant, and loving ourselves enough to be non-judgmental of how many thoughts come and go. Remain here and observe. slowly we bring back our consciousness to the present moment, aware that we're here right now, separating from the thought observation meditation and coming back into our body. Softly wiggling your fingers and toes, moving maybe your hips and legs, shoulders and arms, just coming back into movement. In the softest way possible, melting your body, you will choose your side of preference and go into a fetal position. As slow as possible, keeping the peace you have created for your muscles. In this fetal position, give yourself a big, nice hug. And let's do a small gratitude list, just being grateful for making time for your practice, grateful for showing up and putting your best intentions. And I'm sure you have a whole lot of things that you can be grateful about, so go ahead and do a small list in your mind. Whenever you're ready, keeping your eyes closed, bring the hands to the floor to push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. When you're back in a seated position, extend the spine, open the chest, bring prayer hands to your heart center, and with your eyes closed, for one last time, bring awareness to the present moment, feeling the mat underneath you, feeling the clothes on your skin hugging you in, feeling the temperature of the room, bringing attention to your heartbeat, realizing how long does it take you to inhale and how long does it take you to exhale, bringing awareness on your breath at the present moment. One last time, let's think about the intention that we chose at the beginning of the practice. And I want you to visualize this intention once more, thinking about the best possible outcome that you could possibly get from this. What is your best case scenario? And visualizing as if you already had it. Let's put a light smile on those lips. And from this space of happiness and gratitude, of peace, of inner calmness, we are going to sing an to close our practice. If you're going to sing with me, inhale. May your heart always be filled with love and happiness. May your heart keep shining its beautiful light towards your words, your thoughts, and your actions. Softly opening the eyes, releasing the hands. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you, Melody. Thank you, Yara. Thank you so much for making time to practice with me, and everybody who's at the other end of the screen. Thank you for participating here as well. My name is Camille Serrano from Confeti Yoga, and my socials, my website, and email are linked down below if you want to contact me for anything. I'll be glad to hear from you. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed rest of your day. Namaste. Bye-bye.